Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. All right. Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. My name is Kata, and welcome to Kata B Fitness, and welcome to the Saturday Surprise Workout. I forgot that I hadn't loaded or updated that I was going to be doing a live stream this week. So for those of you that are joining me, welcome. And if you're watching this later, again, welcome. This week we are going to do a step and strength workout. So we're just going to grab a step bench and we're going to grab some dumbbells. If you don't have a step bench, it's perfectly okay. You can 100% do this workout without one. Adding in a step bench just adds a little bit more of a challenge. It just makes the workout a little bit harder because now we're adding in an elevated surface. But this is not a choreographed step workout. I am going to do another one of those again. I might just redo the one that I did a few weeks ago because I actually really enjoyed that. But this is not choreographed. This is not that type of step workout, but it is still a really good workout that we're going to use a step for. We're going to grab some dumbbells for a little bit of strength, and we're just going to alternate between a cardio-based exercise and a strength-based exercise. And we've got 4 exercises in each circuit. We're going to do everything twice, and we have 3 circuits. Some of the strength exercises you can do using a chair. So like when we do push-ups, you are welcome to do incline push-ups against a countertop or against a chair. I'm going to do them on the bench. You can even do chest presses if you really want to. But there's a few exercises that you can modify if you have a chair nearby. But I'm going to show you how to do everything if you need to stay standing. Otherwise, go ahead and set up your bench. I'm going to start with my bench in a vertical position so that you can see what I'm doing. And then for the second circuit, I will turn it to a horizontal position. But grabbing some dumbbells, we're going to do some overhead presses, some bicep curls, some rows. We're going to do dips later. If you do not have happy, healthy shoulders, I don't want you to do dips. I want you to do a tricep kickback, or you might be able to do an overhead extension, but I want you to do a weighted dumbbell or a resistance band tricep exercise instead of dips, because dips, if you don't watch your technique, can be really not nice for your shoulders. Mat for underneath your knees or on the bench if you're going to be doing that. And otherwise, we are going to go ahead and get started. And I've got to grab a drink because my throat is really dry today. All right, so we're just going to start. I always start my workouts with a toe lift because we always think heel lifts, I got to get my calves bigger, but we need to keep our shins strong. Heels up, right, and left. So throughout this workout, I am probably going to be keeping up with the music. That's just how my brain works. Sometimes I can ignore it, sometimes I can't, but the most important thing is to go at your own pace and do what feels good for you. All right, we're gonna start to add a little toe tap to the front. Good bicep curls. 4, 3, knee lift, bring it in, reach and reach. Thighs parallel to the floor or as high as you can get. We're just trying to wake up our bodies. Good. 4, 3, 2. All right, tap the toes to the back. So tap it back. It's just a little tap right here. Little knee bend. All right, hamstring curls. We're gonna press it. So start small, then make it big. Good, so think you're pushing something away from you. Reach it back. 4, 3, reach across the body, corner to corner, right here. Let's reach it up and overhead. One arm up, one arm goes down. Back to the front. 4, 3, and overhead. Reach. Bring it in the center, bring it up and back. So we're gonna start working on our hinges. When you're ready, we're gonna bring those arms up. Reach and down. So we're going skiing. The weather is telling me that we're getting closer to that phase. I'm not ready yet. 2. Good. Bring it down in front. Slow squat. Down, 2, up, 2, down, and up. Nice and tall. Chest is lifted, sitting our hips back down to our heels. Down and lift. Couple more. Sit and stand. Last one. Good. Now if you have a bench, we're going to start to add a tap right here. And I highly recommend wearing shoes. I'm so used to not wearing them. If you don't have a bench, you're just going to do your toe taps. Good. 8, 7. Good. 4, 3, 2. All right, slow step up. So take it up, up, down, down, up, and down. If you don't have a bench, forward and back. Same thing. Forward. All right, can we speed it up? Can we do up and down? Like I said, your faster is going to be slower than mine, maybe, and that's okay. 2. Other foot goes forward first, so take it up, up, down, down. Leading with the opposite side. Same thing, forward and back. One more, forward. We're gonna speed it up right here. Forward, forward, back, back. Up and down. 4, 3, 2. All right, let's bring it up. March it on your bench. And we're going to be facing the long way. We're gonna take it down, down, up, up, down, down, just like this. So out, out, in. If you're on the floor, same thing, out, out, in. You can even go a little lower if you want. This is one of our moves today. We're gonna keep going slow. Out, out, in. One more. Other foot needs to go first. So take it out, out, in. We're gonna keep going slow. We're really just waking up our bodies. Now if you want to, out, out, in. So take it down, down, up. Last one. Good, we're gonna take it down off to the side. We're gonna go for a little bit of a plank walkout or a plank step back. So we're gonna take our hands down. We're gonna step it back into a plank. We're gonna step it forwards and we're gonna stand up tall. So take it down, step it back. So we straddle the bench and then we bring it back up. If you wanna do this just on the floor, that's okay too. So you can just go down into a plank, step it back and stand tall. This is another good one to do with the chair. Now, if you don't have a bench, you don't have a chair, that's not an option for you. I just want you to go down, get as close to the floor as you can. Don't kick your bench and stand up tall. So take it down, step, and bring it back up. So as best you can. So we're gonna step it back and bring it in. Good, we're gonna do one more right here. Good, bring it back into the center, and again, cross body, reach it. 4, 3, bring it up overhead. 8, 7, 4, 3, take the arms out to the side, good arm circles. You can march it out, you can add in a little heel tap, work on our coordination. 4, 3, 2, all right, roll the shoulders up, back, and down. We're gonna wiggle our fingers, we're gonna grab a quick drink of water. So we have 45 seconds work, 15 seconds rest. We're gonna do a straddle, down, down, up, up. Exercise 1. Exercise 2, lunge with an overhead press. Exercise 3, we're going to squat, curl, squat, and take it over. Squat, curl, squat, and over. So if you're on the floor, you're gonna do squat, curl, squat, side step, squat, curl, squat, and side step. And then we're gonna do push-ups. So 45 seconds, starting at the bottom or at the top. I'm gonna start at the top. 3, 2, and 1. So we take it out, out, in. So down and up. So just like in the warm-up, take it down into a little bit of a squat, step it up. So this is all low impact. If you need to, out and up. So out, out, in, a little bit of a squat. So wide stance, and I want you to remember which foot you're leading with, because the next round we're gonna lead with the other side. We have 15 seconds to go. Down and lift. Good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, weights for an overhead press, 1 or 2. You decide. I'm gonna do a deficit lunge, which means I'm going to have a foot on the bench. And I'm gonna go deeper into my lunge. Here we go. So we're gonna take it back. We're gonna drop it down, and then we're gonna press. So down and press. So a little bit deeper, a little bit more of a knee bend. Not everybody is okay with this, and I understand. So you are welcome to just do split squat or lunge, down and up, down and lift. I'm just trying to get a little bit more of a knee bend here. Go a little bit deeper, down and lift. We have 10 seconds. We're gonna add in that squat, curl, squat, and side step. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in, shake it out. So our movement, 1 foot on the bench, make sure it's a little bit off to the side, not super close. We're going to go squat, curl, squat, over. Time's on. Squat, curl, squat, over. Down, lift, down, over. 1, 2, 3, 4. So squat, curl, squat, side step, down, lift, down, over, down, lift, down, over. Yes. Good. Squat, curl, up and over. We have 10 seconds. So you can tell a lot of legs today. 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome, awesome. I'm gonna go for our push-ups. So I'm gonna take this over, because it never feels good on my hands. 2 and 1. So nice, good push-ups. I'm in an incline. I'm gonna try on my toes best I can. I like to move my hands front side of my bench. So I'm taking my chest down, pressing it up. Do as many as you can in your hard position, and then if you need to, drop down to the easier one. Especially here, make sure we're not just pushing our buns back. Try to use your chest and triceps as much as you can. 3, 2, and 1. All right, bring it up. We're gonna repeat those 4 exercises again. Starting at the top, starting feet together, switching sides, out, out, in. Here we go. Out and in. So you can just keep it nice and tall. This is option 1. Option 2, drop it down into that lunge. Or not into a lunge, into a squat. We have lunges next. Good, out and in. And especially if you're on the floor, not using a bench, pump those arms. Landing flat-footed as much as you can. So if you're using the bench, you might be doing ball of the foot into the heel, but we don't want to stay up on our tippy toes. Good job. Bring it in. We're gonna do our lunge with our overhead press. So again, I'm doing a deficit lunge. So my front leg is higher. So more knee bend, drop it down, press it up overhead. If you prefer, regular lunge. Drop and lift. This is one. Change your position if you need to. Step it back. You're gonna drop and you're gonna lift. So feet are on the floor. Good, 15 seconds. One thing about deficits that I don't like, but it's good, is I always have tension on my quad. 2 and 1. Weights down, bring it up. Going for our squat, curl, squat over the top. So one foot on, give yourself space for your other foot to be on that bench. Here we go, squat, curl, squat, up and over, down, lift, down. For a lot of these exercises, the higher your bench, the harder this is gonna be. So there's nothing wrong with you using just the platform. I wasn't thinking, and I added 2 risers on each side. Feeling a burn, but I'm feeling okay. I will probably feel this tomorrow. 12 seconds, push-ups round 2. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push-ups. Incline push-ups are amazing. Chest presses are also amazing. 3, 2, and 1. So shoulders down. Take your chest over that bench. I gotta catch my breath. Down and push. Every time we do these, I keep telling myself, we need to do bench workouts more often. Good, so belly's in, shoulders away from the ears, down and press. 10 seconds to go. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, bring it up, shake it out, walk it around. If you're using a bench with me, we're gonna turn it to the side. 4. So grab a drink of water, come up when you're ready. Definitely make sure that your bench is somewhere or on a surface that it's not going to slide. A lot of times I'll put a mat underneath my bench. All right, so we're going to hop up, touch down, step off. Hop up, touch down, step off. On the floor, step, hop, squat, take it back. You can hop, touch down, and back. If you're doing this on the bench, take it low. Then we're gonna straddle, burpee, hold the squat, bicep curl, have weights here. If you don't have a bench or you don't wanna do the burpee, squat, curl, stand. Then we're going to do knee up, back lunge, and then we're gonna do rows. Those are our exercises for today. So hop up with kind of a squat and step back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you can just step up, squat, and step down. So I think wide, wide, squat, and down, or hop, squat, and down. Hop, touch, option, hop, and then take it down. Hop, and down. You decide. Remember, floor, hop, and then step it back. Soft knees, try to go right into that squat. Right into that squat. Think about frogs. Yes. They don't usually step and then drop. They add that drop in. Good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, weights you feel comfortable doing a curl with. If you want to do the burpee, great. If you don't, that's okay too. Straddle the bench. 3, 2, and 1. Good. So step it back, hop it forwards, hold a squat, and curl. So step back, forward, curl. Option, step into your plank. Step it forwards. Yes, you can stand and curl. That's okay too. But step, if you can, drop your buns, lift your chest. So we don't want to stay bent over and try to do a curl. We got to drop our buns and lift our chest. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, step up with a knee and then a back lunge. I'm going to turn sideways just because I don't have a lot of space in my room. So right foot, left knee, left foot back, right lunge. So step, knee, step, down. Now an option is you can do on the corner. Step, knee, and down. Same thing here. Step, knee, step back, and reach. Doesn't have to be a lunge. This is our cardio. Knee and tap. Get on beat. Step, knee, step, tap. Can you touch your step bench? Step and tap. This is fine right here. Good job. Bring it in. Prone rows. I'm going to do these on the bench. I'm going to do single-sided. Little bit of a bigger range of motion. Right here, time's on. So I'm just going to do a nice good row here and down. So good reach. There's nothing wrong with doing a standing row. You can do both arms at the same time. I like this one. I get a bigger range of motion with my arm and my shoulder blade because I can go farther than I would if my hands were on the floor. 12 seconds. Deep breaths. Exhale, inhale. Good. 3, 2, and 1. All right. We're going to do our hop, our touchdown, and then our step off the bench. If you were stepping, we're going to step with the other foot first. All right, here we go. So stake it up. Touch it down, step back. So up, up, squat, step it back. Yes. 1, 2, down. I want you to think about a good squat. We don't want to just bend over. I want you to sit. So just think football, right? Take it down. Option, down, and reach. Hop or step. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna do burpee squat with a curl. So I straddle the bench. When I think about keeping my chest over the bench. So right here, I don't want to step and push myself back, especially on the bench, because mine does not have very good rubbery grips on the top. And so if I move my whole body back, I'm going to wind up pushing those dumbbells off of the bench. Not a good feeling. Can you do this on the floor? Yes. Can you do this on a chair? Yes, absolutely. Remember, you don't have to hop. Step, step, and yes, you can stand and curl. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So you probably saw at the end there, my dumbbell slid a little. So you really got to think about your body position. 4, 3, 2, step knee back lunge. So step knee, step back and tap. Lift and tap. If you're on the floor, you're gonna step left, right knee, step right, left tap. So you switch legs in the middle, right here. You can take it down, add a little hop switch, just like this, kind of an odd little rocking horse. But this is an option. Can you touch down? Ten seconds, and we've got rows. Good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Deep breaths. So we're just gonna go for a nice, good standing or hands and knees position. Here we go. Brace your core, shoulders down and back, lift and down. So inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. Make sure you're breathing. Hard part is where I like to exhale. Helps me brace my core, but it's also a way for me to just remember that I need to breathe. When we get into some harder workouts, this is what we need. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weights down. Grab a drink. Clear your area a little bit. Walk it around. We're going to be on the floor. You do not have to go to the floor. You can absolutely do this standing or on a chair. We're going to do plank skaters. So you're going to hold a plank and you're going to do a skater side to side. If you're upright, skaters, just a basic skater or in an incline with a chair. Then we're going to do dips, bench or chair, or tricep kickbacks with dumbbells. Then we're going to do runner's lunge switches. So runner's lunge, you're going to hop switch, hop switch. Can you do stepping using a chair? Yes, you can. If you're not using either of those, touch the floor, just like this. Then we're going to do a V-sit or a standing crunch. You have options. You absolutely have options. So I'm going to put my mat on my bench. I'm going to grab my drink, catch my breath. We're going to start with our plank skaters. I like to be at the end personally, but you do what works for you. In 3, 2, and 1. So we're just going to go side and side, side, side. I'm actually not putting my other foot down, and I'm also not moving my entire body side to side. Here, here. Again, if you're staying upright, you're gonna do traditional skater. But I'm trying to go side to side, cross and cross. We have 12 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, dips. If you have unhappy shoulders, this is not for you, and that's okay. Kickbacks or overhead extensions. So hands right by my hips, shoulders down. I'm gonna drop my buns off of the front of the bench, but I'm gonna drop, shoulders stay away from my ears, bring it right back up again. So I don't wanna go forwards and backwards, straight down, bring it up. This bench is kind of narrow. It's kind of hard for me to do these well here. The farther out your feet go, the harder this is. Down and lift. Notice my elbows are pointing behind me. My shoulders are away from my ears. Take it down, lift it up. We just don't want to go forward and back, and we don't want to turn it into a shrug. You shouldn't feel lots of pain and tension. Good, bring it up. You shouldn't feel lots of pain and tension in your traps. All right, runner's lunge switches. Hold the plank, runner's lunge. Option 1. Good, so hold a plank, runner's lunge, step it back, runner's lunge, step it back. You can go faster. Try not to do toe down. I get it if you're tight, but I want you to try to get that foot flat if you can. Hop switch, switch, switch. Can you go faster? Switch, switch. Faster you go, harder this is. I feel this one in my shoulder, so take it down and down right here. Reach for the floor. You can reach for your bench. Little lunge, hinging forwards, down and down. Last one. All right, V-sit or standing crunch. So I'm on my bench. I'm gonna lean it back, support my upper body. Good, right here. We're gonna lift it up and down. You can do this sitting in a chair. You're gonna hold the chair under your backside. Lift, lower, lift. Trying not to rock. If you wanna make it harder, out, in, out, in. Good, down, lift, down, lift. If you need to, all you need to do is hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, one more set, starting with our plank skaters. Gotta move my bench over, otherwise I'm gonna take out my stability ball. So nice, good plank. We're gonna take it side to side. Skaters, skaters. Now remember, if you're standing, regular skaters is fine. So side to side, good cross. Shoulders over your wrists. Chest is over your bench. 12 seconds. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Dips. Overhead extension. Tricep kickback. Your call. Two, and 1. So remember, shoulders down. Pack the shoulder blades against your torso. Your time's on. I'm just procrastinating. Feeling my shoulders. So drop it down, bring it back up. You're gonna feel a stretch in the front of your shoulders and into your bicep. Take it down, bring it up. Take your feet a little bit farther out. So feet are out, buns are grazing the front of the bench or the front of your chair. We don't take our feet out and then take our buns and our hips out too. Feet out, down and lift. 2 and 1. Shake it out. 2 more exercises. I think this is going on a holy cow list. This is a good one, but it's still hard. Runner's lunge, switches. Here we go, good plank. Step forward, take it back. Forward and back. Remember your options. Like I said, I'm feeling this one in my shoulders more than anything. Now you can go faster. Hop switch. Hop switch, brace that core. We don't want to let our buns drop and our chest pop up. Switch and switch. Last 15, I'm gonna try to go for it. Right here, switch and switch. 10 seconds, we can do this. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. All right, V-sits, standing crunches, completely up to you. No shoulders though, right? Woohoo! 2, and 1. All right, like I said, I'm using my break, I'm using my recovery, and this round is still gonna stink. Shoulders down, lean back, lift and tap, lift. It's a little C curve with your tummy. We're not rounding our spine and dropping our chest forwards. Lift, lower. Exhale, out, in, out, in. 15 seconds. Good, I'm gonna try in, out, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Deep breaths. Shake it out. Roll the shoulders. Grab a quick drink of water. So if you need to, walk it around. Take a minute. Clear your area. Now I'm gonna leave my bench. I'm gonna do a little stretching on my bench. Again, you can stretch standing, you can stretch on the floor. You can stretch using a chair for a little bit of support. And I'm gonna start legs out into a V. So just be careful if you're sitting on the bench, but you can put something underneath your hips like a pillow or a folded up blanket. We're just taking a little pressure off of those hips, and we're just gonna reach it. We're gonna go forwards. We've been doing this a lot in my classes during the week. Then we're gonna reach opposite hip. Then we're gonna turn and look behind us, turn and look behind us. And then we're gonna add in side bend, and we're gonna add in a side bend. Good, one more time. So we take it forward, hamstring stretch, reach for one foot, keep the knees straight, reach for the other, turn and look behind you, turn and look behind you, side bend, and side bend. Good, bring it in, both feet flat, cross your right ankle over your left thigh, drop that knee out. You can have straighter legs. The farther in you pull, the more of a stretch you're gonna get, but we don't want to round our spine. We wanna sit as tall as we can. A nice good stretch. 4, 3, 2, let's switch. So take it down, cross the ankle over the thigh. Again, straighter is easier. The farther you pull it in, the harder it's gonna be. Sit as tall as you can. You can do this on the floor, you can do this sitting in a chair. Call this gentleman's stretch. Good. Now we're gonna take the legs nice and wide, and we're gonna sit tall, but we're going to dig our elbows into the inside of our thigh, and we're gonna press it out, inner thigh stretch. Now you can do this sitting, just make sure we're not here. Open those feet out, and then dig. If you are more flexible, those of you that can do a deep squat with me, we can be here. But if you're not able to do a deep squat, that's okay. Sit on a chair, sit on a step stool, hold on to a wall. This is one that you can be in your doorway. Hold on to the door frame and try to sit back into that squat the best you can. Good. Go ahead, bring it up, bring it in, squeeze the knees together, and we're just gonna turn and look towards the corner, towards the wall. We're gonna add a little pull. Good, switching sides. So a little turn, a little chest and torso stretch, a little bit of hips. Good, bring it in. We're gonna come up to a standing position. I'm going to come to the side of my bench. If you're staying upright, you're using a chair, you can come to your chair. Feet hip width apart. I'm going to inhale. I'm going to exhale, fold forward, straight knees, and go as far as I can. And then I'm going to bend my knees as needed to reach my bench or the seat of my chair. And then I'm going to do a reverse toe touch. So I'm going to squat down, and then I'm going to straighten my knees. Now make sure that we're not rounding our spine. We shouldn't feel like we're shoving our knees into our chest. The higher you are on the chair, the easier this will be. Good, and now we're just gonna hold it. Now we're gonna take our right arm and we're gonna reach over to the left side of our bench or our chair, a little stretch. Good, now switch. Left arm reaches over to the right side. Good, bring it into the center, squat it down, hands on the thighs. Very gently roll yourself up to standing. Take a minute, take your time, let the blood flow where it's supposed to. We're gonna roll the shoulders up, back and down. Walk it around a little if you need to. Good, let's bring those arms up. Nice, good chest stretch. Squeeze the shoulder blades together in the back. Bring it in. We're going to give ourselves a nice, good pat on the back. And I'm feeling my triceps, even though I really didn't do that many dips. But some of the push-ups and the other things we did got triceps too. Good. Let's take the backs of the hands into the small of the back. Squeeze the elbows together. Good. Bring it down. Shoulders away from the ears. Ear to shoulder, side to side. Bring the head up, look to the right, look to the left. Bring it in the center, big breath in, spread the fingers. Exhale. Good, one more time, big breath. And out, and you are all done. So I want you to give yourself a really big pat on the back. That workout was a little bit harder than I thought it was, but personally, I liked it. I loved it. I thought it was great. So yeah, if you want to see more workouts like this, go ahead and like and comment this video. Comment on this video, or you can get a hold of me on my website. Information is down in the show notes. But let me know what you would like to see. If you liked workouts like this, if you want more strength, more cardio, but as we age, we need strength. Very important. So we have to start somewhere, but we need to strength train and we need to challenge ourselves. But this was definitely a challenging workout. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you have a great weekend, and I hope to see you in class again. So bye.